Welcome back, NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Metal with Nick. Thank you so much. We have a request today for Narvik. Thank you so much, Narvik. You've been a great support to the channel. I really appreciate this. Now, I do have to say, I have to make a little announcement, especially on the marathons that you guys are making. I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. And I'm going to have to pause a little bit more, which is fine. I mean, instead of talking into the song, I'm just going to pause and give my insights or whatever, because two of the marathons were blocked. I'm disputing them right now, so it's all good. And if they don't make it to YouTube, I'll definitely post them on the Patreon, so they're safe, and I saved them and everything. But it's like, I guess the studios are becoming more and more picky with this whole reaction video thing, which I understand. I mean, it's their property. So I guess if I pause more often and longer, then that won't happen, because I was so especially with the Riot one and Thin Lizzy one I did for Narvik, I was so excited when I was listening to the music that I was just wanted to play the song and then talk afterwards. I didn't want to interrupt, but I guess I'll have to. Okay, with that out of the way, today I'm going to do a reaction to the band Eldritch, which Narvik told me in the comment section is inspired by a song, and I know what song he's talking about, by the band Watchtower. Check out those guys. They're very technical, progressive metal, and they have a song, The Eldritch. This is what this band is inspired on. So today we're going to do The Eldritch, but this is from the Seeds of Rage album, and it always reminds me, Streets of Rage used to be a video game, is a video game, and this is the title is Incurably 3. Okay, now this is from what year? Okay, 2006. Actually newer than I thought. Now it doesn't have a lot of plays. Now let's give this band some plays. It only has 1,400 plays, which is very sad, because I know this band is very technical. I already made a request for Narvik some time ago, and this was amazing music. So let's help these guys, to reach a little bit of a broader audience. And I'm sure Narvik is just attempting this, by playing it here on the channel. So let's dive into it. This is Seeds of from Seeds of Rage, Incurably 3. Here we go. And I will pause a little bit more, okay, just in case. Wow. Wow. So I guess like Narving and I, we literally, if we would have met um, a couple of years ago, we would have been best friends because this is literally the stuff that I live for. This music, that's the music I was seeking out. I was constantly looking. Once, you know, we could download because in Mexico, it was just so different. I mean, first of all, this was impossible to find. I remember in 1999, this guy from Mexico City, he was like, hey, I know you like Dream Theater. Have you heard Spastic Inc? And I'm like, Spastic what? Yeah, Spastic Inc. and blah, blah, blah. And then he got me into Spastic Inc. And then, of course, you could download on, I think it was at that time, 1999. I think that's the one that Lars shut down Napster. And I was just like spasticking, so I downloaded the whole thing. It was just impossible to buy. I mean, you couldn't buy this stuff. You could barely buy Iron Maiden, you know, in Mexico. You had to order it, and you had to wait a week. They would get it from like the next big city because we were living like a surfer town, a fisher town. So with the internet, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take advantage of this, and so I got. And then I was looking like what's like bands like Spasticking, and there was not a lot of information back in 1999 on the internet. So I figured out they did have a band called Watchtower. I downloaded that. So I was just like hooked with progressive metal. And years later, and then I guess that same year, Liquid Tension released got released by Magna Carta. That one did drop in a store because the guy had Dream Theater. I was always going there to buying Dream Theater, so he ordered Liquid Tension. He already knew I was going to buy it, and Black Light Syndrome and stuff like that, and Shadow Gallery. So slowly but surely, I got into progressive metal, and this was just the stuff I was living for. So I'm sure if we would have met back in the 90s or early 2000s, we would have been good buddies. So I'm loving the voice. It has a little bit of a Bruce Dickinson vibe. I mean, I'm not saying he's trying to imitate him, but he has like this beautiful range that Bruce has. The guitar play is just sick. Those arpeggios he's playing with the tap at the end. That keyboard solo right now is just off the charts. The drummer, all these time signatures, I'm always trying to keep up. I already lost count. It's just like a thing that I do. Which is kind of like my OCD with drumming, but the guitar, just the rhythm section and the bass is I love the bass tapping there also. Very reminiscent of Watchtower. I actually have a great idea what I'll do, but I won't spoil it. But okay, let's keep going. And I'm sure that now they're not going to block this video for us. There we go.
Seats as long as they protect the cancer grown inside government spine. Extortion rackets.
Changed again.
Drug smuggling, tons of money. Quickly cleared by Swiss banks.
So good. Yeah, this band definitely needs more love. Like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this band has only this song. Has 1,400 views, or not views, like clicks that they. Only 1,000 people in the world have listened to this. This is sick. And then some songs are not even like, and then the second one is 1,000, and then it's like they haven't even listened to this. Let's look on EOS. Okay, EOS has a lot more. That's the one I did before for Narvik. But man, but this is also because it's 2021. The older stuff is just like, you know, it gets totally ignored, and that's crazy, man. So that's why I'm so afraid to like release my album, because yeah. Well, it's totally different music. I don't have a band who can play all this stuff, but yeah, it would just crush me, you know, if I didn't have any views. Now I can release it here with you guys, but I'm not ready yet. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress still. But thank you so much, Narvik, for this. I have a great idea, which I'll do. And everyone, you know, who's watching, please like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, if you'd like a request, you know where to go. You can do that in the description. And thanks again, Narvik, for your great support. You've been amazing. And I'll have a great idea, which I'll do right now. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.